Hi, Assalamualaikum. So today I have a very good deal for you guys because today I'm going to sell a used car. So I think that this car is a very bang for your bucks because of the price and the condition of the car. So today I'm going to sell to you guys a 2013 Proton Saga. So this car is in very good condition considering the age of the car, which is 7 years old. So this car have a very low mileage, only 45,000 kilometer, because the previous driver didn't use it that much. So next, the car has its original paint job, which is very clean, very nice. It doesn't fit, even though the age of the car is very old. So next, the engine. The engine, even though it is a very old engine, but it still runs very smooth, and I can guarantee that you will satisfy will satisfy with the ride. So um, it it also still under Proton warranty, 10 years Proton warranty. So the car still have 3 years of warranty left. So I'm asking for the price of this car. I'm asking for RM 20,000 ringgit. So if you want me to consider the price, you can come here and you can test drive the car. And if you have problem with the car, you just tell me and we'll negotiate for it. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum Encik Syamil. Today I just want to negotiate with you on a few things regarding the car before I can finalize my decision. Okay, the first thing is in terms of safety. Does the car provide spare tire? The reason I am asking is because almost used car does not provide it. It might be missing somewhere else or might be taken from the previous owner. So I need to know more detail on this so that I won't get into trouble if anything happens to the existing tire. So please confirm the car got spare tire or not. The second one is, from your car description, all the information that I could bear in mind is that the car have remained stationary for about 7 years, since 2013 until present 2020. I am just curious, does the airbag of this car have been inspected or replaced recently? Lately, I had surfed on the internet to get to know about the service and inspection of airbag to ensure safety measurement to the car driver and also the passenger. Usually, many people tend to take for granted on this matter. Please confirm on the airbag inspection, okay? And the third one, based on the track record, the car does not achieve much satisfactory to me. Upon performing checking with JPG, this car had an accident previously. On top of that, I found that the car has a poor service record. But in the car description, you mentioned that the car has a very good service record and performance. Unfortunately, the outcome is contradictory from what you had claimed. Furthermore, during the test drive that day, I can hear a lot of faulty noises that might cause from the car suspension or any other problem. The truth is that the car had a poor condition. As such, I would like to negotiate further on the car pricing. Perhaps you might give further discount or any other reduced price for the car. I am looking for not more than 15,000 ringgit. Hope you might consider my offer. Finally, I would really appreciate if you could provide a free service for the car before it being delivered to me. On top of that, if you don't mind, as to cover up the flaw, I suggest that you could possibly give a free tinted also as reward. I hope that you may consider on my request so that we shall close the deal as soon as possible. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Razin and I'm a buyer, and I would like to buy a 2013 Proton Saga that is suggested by the seller. However, there are considerations that need to be taken. When I did my test drive, I found that when I'm about to start the car, the steering wheel is shaking. I have made my research about this, and I asked my mechanic about it, and he said that it might be a problem in a wheel bearing and suspension, which is all and need to be replaced. And another thing that I would like to mention is that when I ride this car and I start to brake immediately, I realized that the brake produce a squealing sound, and this indicate that the brake system is worn out. So it's not really safe for when we want to brake in a sudden. And besides that, when I tried to test the radio, I found that the speaker is wiggling off, and I'm not really sure the reason why, but I believe it might be something to do with the extensive electrical system, and I would like, and I think it can be fixed. And the last thing I would like to take into consideration is that when I try to open the window, I realized that one of the window at the back seat, which is on the right, doesn't roll all the way up, so it leaves a small gap, which is not really good because the gap might the small gap might the water might get inside, so might damage the thing inside the car because of the water. So overall, I would buy this car for the price that the seller offer, but in condition that the seller would fix all this problem regarding the issue that I mentioned just now. But if not, it would be reasonable for the seller to lower the price for me to do some repair on the car, which is around RM 17,000, which is 3,000 less for me to do this repair or damage. That's all for me. Thank you.
Using my car. As soon as I saw your advertisement yesterday, I cannot deny it anymore because the price is really caught my eyes. Because for me, the price is not too expensive, and I'm very sure that I can afford it. So far, there is no problem for me after reading all your details in your advertisements, and I am fine with it. Thus, its condition is already fulfilled my needs. Even though you mentioned that I can hear some faulty noise if I'm going through a test drive, I don't think I have any problem with it. About the past accident experience of that car, I am fine also with it, because for me it all depends on faith, and in Islam we call it qada and qadar. It also depends on the driver to take a safety action whenever they will drive it. Most importantly, the color is gold, and it was my favorite one because it symbolized a fortune life. After all, the engine is all I care for because it is the main part of the car. As humans, we need a brain to work out our life, but for the car, we need an engine to operate it. I don't think I will make a long speech for you. So, as a conclusion, I, without a single hesitation and doubt, would like to buy your car with a price of RM 20,000 ringgit. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Hasif bin Rozi. I'm looking for a used car that can be used for my daily transportation. easy to pick up the whole family for traveling, and has a reasonable price. I have done some survey and found out I am interested in that car, Proton Saga 2013. I have read the car description that you give to me, and the car still in good condition from the outside. Unfortunately, the asking price is too high for that type of car model, which is 20,000 ringgit, and out of my budget. My budget for this car only 15,000 ringgit. So there are some reasons why my budget for this car is lower than your asking price. First, car manufacture date. Okay, after checking the grant for this car, it shows that this car has been manufactured for over 10 years, and the same goes for this type of car model, which has been 13 years released. So generally, used car will sell no more than 5 or 6 years from the manufacture date. And you can see that this car has a lower value in the market, and the price has gone down every year. I have done some survey and searched for many car dealerships and found out this type of cars sold lower than 15,000 ringgit. And for my second reason, this car have some minor defects. After going through some inspection and checking for this car, I have found some minor defects from the engine. I have spotted they are leaking underneath the car, which there is oil on the top. Moreover, there are many sludge under the car caused by road dirt sticking on the engine. And you can see that this car is not well maintained from the past. There are a lot of work to do if I am buying this car in this condition.
Okay, so after considering your suggestion and opinion, so I think I'll consider to sell the car at 17,000 ringgit, but to compensate the damage cost, repair cost that you might have to deal after you buy this car, I will agree to repair some of the defects, some of the minor defects such as the shaking steering, the wheel bearing, the suspension, and service the brake system. But for a, a major defect, I think you can use the 3 years factory warranty that the car still have to repair the some of the major defects. So I think we all can agree that I will sell this car for 17,000 ringgit, and I will repair some of the defects to compensate the repairing cost. So thank you for the deal.